We are here at the Little River National Wildlife Refuge, and this is Dennis Wilson, and you are a research specialist for the Kiamichi Research Station with OSU down here. Dennis, this is a beautiful place.
It is, Casey.
Can you tell us about the ecology that's down here?
What we have is an area of roughly 15,000 acres that was designated by U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and purchased. It's up and down the Little River Basin, and that area has this area was put in for protection of migrating waterfowl as they come through in the fall in the Central Flyway. The habitats that are here are water contains in the wintertime. We usually get fall rains. The acorns and the crops from the oaks are available to the ducks as they go south. As they come back in the spring, the decaying leaves and the acorns have created an environment for the invertebrates and the small mollusks and crustaceans, and the migrating ducks going back north get their load of calcium for egg production, nutrition, and big benefits for as they continue on their northern flight. Also, the neotropicals are the birds that spend their winter in Central and South America, and they come back through this area to nest, and this is a mecca for them as they come through in April and May of every year.
And there's a lot of sounds that we're hearing. It's not all bird sounds. There's a lot of amphibian things and even some alligators around here.
We do. We have probably one of the things here in South. Of course, our state tree frog is the green tree frog, and we do have that here. But we have bird's voice tree frogs, gray tree frogs, bullfrogs, green frogs. A whole group of reptiles, some of which people like and some of which people don't.
It's dry right now in the summertime, but that's okay. I mean, that's
seasonal.
Part of being a wetland.
The aspect of a marsh is that it has to be seasonally dry because decomposition, nutrient recycling, all the properties that the marsh needs and recharging with water occurs seasonally and not all the time. Mm-hmm. If everything would be totally underwater at all times, it wouldn't be a marsh, it'd be a lake.
And we've got a lot of marsh plants.
Absolutely.
You know, I can see some plantain and some arrowhead, and
we've got the sedges and the rushes that are indicative of that, as well as all the smartweeds, which are going to provide winter food for the ducks. The buttonbush is very common in this pool. We have wood ducks nesting here, and I suspect that we have black-bellied whistling ducks also that nest here. This particular body in front of us has had an alligator that spent probably 2 months here. We have no idea where he is now because we don't really know where the water's at. And even the platform that we're on, it's an all-weather platform with some spotting scopes that allow people to access if they didn't bring their binoculars or their spotting equipment. There's ways here that they can enjoy without stepping forward.
So, you know, a lot of times as gardeners, we like to focus on the plants, but really we're creating a habitat in our backyard, and this is kind of a large scale of that. Seeing how the relationship between the plants and the people. Where could people go and find more information about this refuge and also just about the forestry that's going on down here? Okay,
in the area, the main source, again, is the headquarters for the Little River National Wildlife Refuge is in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. And that would be, it could be under U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. You could stretch that, go to it, and that you could get an email directly to our office. I'm not looking at a phone number right now, but as far as forestry practices in the area, the Forest Heritage Center at Beavers Bend State Park is an excellent opportunity to view historically, transitional time, and modern day forestry practices, what's currently going on in this area of Oklahoma. Forestry ranks number 3 in our state as far as productivity, as far as cash. We know where oil's at, but forestry has endured. Our prices are low, but still we're kind of where we need to be. And the Oklahoma Department of Forestry Services, Oklahoma Forestry Services, will have an opportunity, a website there that you can look on some of the champion trees we've seen today. It also gives you an opportunity to log into the Forest Heritage Center site and see some of the things that are there. And Oklahoma Forestry Association, those are all people that have some information about what's going on with forestry here in southeast Oklahoma.
Excellent.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.